Good evening. My name is Jeremy Nichols, and I'm the Climate and Energy Program Director for WildEarth Guardians. WildEarth Guardians is a West-wide nonprofit environmental advocacy organization that works to protect and restore wildlife, wild places, wild rivers, and health in the American West. I'm here today to object to the proposed revisions to the NEPA regulations. I first want to start with kind of echoing the sentiment that has come up a lot today. I've actually sat through the first two sessions, the morning and afternoon hearings, and heard a lot from people. And universally, there is great concern over the lack of public engagement in this process. The fact that there are only 2 hearings held on a rule of national scope for this process is not affording an adequate opportunity for the American public to be engaged. The fact that the tickets for this hearing went so fast that there was very limited registration just speaks volumes to what we see as the administration's and the Council on Environmental Quality's seeming disdain for the public's role in the National Environmental Policy Act. But what I think it really emphasizes is the true motivation behind these rollbacks. These are not about trying to make NEPA work better for the American public. This is about trying to make NEPA work better for polluters. In testimony throughout today, we heard from people supportive of the rollbacks. They want to be able to do what they want to do where they want to do it. Well, you know what? In some cases, you don't get to do what you want to do where you want to do it because there's people's lives at stake, there's irreplaceable environmental values at stake, there's clean water, and there's clean air. And we have a law in place right now that says we're going to take those values under consideration. And if we can't assure protection of the environment and protection of the values that we care about, then we're going to say no. So I'm sorry, but under the National Environmental Policy Act, sometimes we say no. And there's been a lot of criticism around delay. There is no delay. There is deliberation. There's thoughtfulness. There's federal agencies that are being diligent about ensuring that they are not steamrolling communities, steamrolling tribes, steamrolling our public lands. There is no delay. I don't see that as a problem. We don't see that as a problem. I think that's a farce. It's made up. That is not an issue. To the extent that people can't get projects done, it's because they're too destructive. They aren't supposed to get done. They should find other ways to get their projects done, to make money, and to help our society thrive. As a society, we've decided we're going to protect people. We're going to put people first. That's what the National Environmental Policy Act is all about. These regulations, they're a scam, they're a sham. We hope you abandon them. We will be submitting detailed comments to CEQ closer to the deadline. I also just want to flag too that we are delivering today petition signatures from over 15,000 Americans who oppose the rollbacks and are calling on you to abandon your proposed rulemaking. So I hope that you might reconsider and take the American public to heart. Thank you.